Hey folks, Landstryder here, and welcome back to another episode of Mystical Misadventures. I'm in my base right now, but I was out helping Nacht was helping me set up a really awesome transport system. It's travel system, I should say, not so much transport. It could be used for transporting items and stuff like that, no doubt about it. But if we come down here, we're going to see that all the way down this stuff right here, the super lubricant, and there's a little bit of some of the footage. So yeah, and then while I was down that way, we will travel down this way. So if we travel down this way, we get to go warp factor 10, Scotty. Go bam right into the wall. Okay, so there's this little corner, and then if we follow that all the way down that direction, we will actually end up at spawn. But this now leads up to the Vampire Forest, where I used to have where I used to have, well, it's not the exact same spot, but I was gonna say the other one is right over here. I believe should be like right around here somewhere is the other staircase. There it is, right there. It's still there. I mean, you can still go down this way and drop down and continue back. So I don't mind having a couple entrances to that tunnel. But yeah, when I was digging these stairs out over here, I ran into, or I seen what I thought was a level 5 Baron. Vampire Baron. I'm pretty sure it was level 5. I guess we'll see when I review the footage. But anyway, this would probably be a great time for me to put that footage in, so I will be right back after you guys watch that footage. And I think there was another little clip too, so I'll just throw that in at the end of that footage there. So yeah, I did get another death. Anyway guys, I'll be right back. Guess what I just spotted? I hit record button too.
What's that?
A level 5.
Oh, level 5 Baron, huh?
Level 5 Baron, yep. So for the YouTubes, is over here working on our super slick tunnel. I don't know if I showed that yet.
Not in anything that's, well,
not that I don't remember if I
not anything that's posted as of today, but it could have been recorded already.
Yeah. So I need to kill this guy. Let's go over to this tree right here. Aha, level 5. These are rare. These are like really rare. And I need like 2 of them. Ultimately I need 2 of them. Okay.
Wait. Heard you out there.
Run.
Are you down here somewhere?
No, he's gonna get me. He's gonna get me. I can't run. Why can't I run? Dang it. It wouldn't let me run. That was weird.
Where the heck are you, horse?
That was so weird. I was like... Alright, I hope you like that. Yeah, I goofed up. I'm pretty sure that I didn't have enough food bar whenever I started that battle, and that was why I couldn't get away from the vampire. It was kind of not fair for him to knock me out of my tree, but again, maybe it wasn't so fair that I was killing him from the top of a tree either. So, we'll call that an even push. Anyway, today, real quick, we want to get a little start. Just a little bit of a start on some ancient warfare. And I'm told that we need to make one of these things, or not those things. What is it? Some kind of research book thing, and a crafting station, and some other stuff. Let's see if we can find the right stuff in here. We're also going to want, maybe it's over here. This thing right here, the drafting station? No, that's probably not it either. Anyway, this is the thing I want. It's a research recipe, so let's look at research. Maybe that's what we should be looking up. Research. There we go. That's kind of going to show us what we need to know. So we need a research station, and not the hunter research thing, but we definitely need the research station. So we're going to need a little bit of gold, a little bit of iron, a little bit of gold, a little bit of iron, and what else? Some planks, a crafting table, and a chest. That's not too hard. Come on over here, grab a few bits of wood. Grab a chest or crafting table from down here. Yes, I got both of those right there. And we can in fact use that crafting table to craft itself into a... Oop, well, guess we need the wood first. Oops, I didn't need to really close that. Let's try that again. Like so, and like so. There we go. Now we got the research station. Now I'm told that it's a good idea to have 2 of these research books. So let's go ahead and do that. So Nacht was giving me a little bit of the lowdown on this mod before he had to take a break. Maybe he'll join us towards the end, but he was definitely there when we was doing the clips earlier, obviously. So we're gonna need some more leather. Is that what I'm seeing here? Leather. I only got 2 pieces in my inventory, and I only need some paper. I've got 1 short on paper. Okay. Well, for the leather, we come over here. We got a lot of rotten flesh right now. That's good. I've been thinking about upgrading my gardens, although it's probably not super necessary to upgrade my gardens because... Let's actually get a little bit more there. Make sure we have enough for 2 books. Probably not super necessary to upgrade my gardens because I don't use it for food, but I really would like to use my gardens for mana production. And you can see I've got a bunch of cooked potatoes, and that is because now I have an emerald hatchet that has, I changed the handle out on my hatchet so that it has auto smelt. You can see that it has a firewood tool rod. And that has been an excellent way for me to get a little bit more experience whenever I'm breaking stuff with it. Particularly crops like potatoes, because they'll cook, and wood, and that saves me a great amount of fuel. That means I don't have to use the fuel to turn the wood from my wood farm into charcoal, which I then, I've been feeding into this to get more mana. So that does save fuel, and it makes it faster, and I get the experience from smelting the wood like right there on the spot, which is excellent. Excellent way to get experience. You can see my Tome of Knowledge is actually almost full, so I will be able to use that to max out a bunch of skills. I haven't maxed out my skills, any skills yet, but one of the things I wouldn't mind having is a yo-yo, because they're really awesome. Although my Terrasteel Lumium Bow has been just wonderful. It pretty much one-hit kills most mobs unless they are elite mobs or, or like some kind of special mob. Obviously the Vampire Barons take a few hits. But anyway, let's get on with making a couple of these. Let's actually pull this onto our bar so we can use that crafting table there, and that should give us at least one of those. Why only one? Oh yes, paper. That's the other reason I actually went down to the garden, and I got distracted. I squirreled. We need another piece of that. There we go. Actually, we're going to need 3 pieces of it because we can't just do anything with just 1 piece. Alright, now we can make a little bit more paper. And now we can do that and get our second research book. They don't stack. They don't stack. Now, I'm told I need to right-click on these to bind it to me. So right now it's not a bind to anybody, but if I right-click on it, researcher set for book. We're going to do it to the other one. Now if we look at it, it says researcher name is Landstryder. Excellent. Okay, so now we go and take and put this down someplace. I think in here someplace will do. We put it there. Seems like a good place for it. And we'll put the book, put the book there? Yeah. Oh, it says use materials from adjacent inventories. Maybe I should reconsider where I'm actually putting this and have it so that it can be by a chest of some sort, of some description. Just trying to consider a good place for it. Maybe right here. Maybe right here, and then we can put a chest right here. That way you can use materials in that chest, whatever it needs to do that. So, adjacent inventory? Maybe that's supposed to be an X? I don't know. We'll have to put a chest there first. So we got one right here. That'll work. And then input needed, I don't know. We need to research something. An invention, possibly? Invention, leadership. Whoa, what am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know. That's the problem here. Agriculture, invention, leadership. Well, okay. Well, let's research some invention, because that seems, and then some engineering. Ah, I see. I see. That's opening things up. The wheel, construction, mathematics. I don't know. I'm not sure here. The wheel might be important. The main thing I'm trying to do is I want to make a gate. Let's look at that. Gate. This right here is the gate that I would like to make. It does say it needs construction. So we've got construction right there. Alright, let's do that. Construction. So I think engineering, you have to select engineering for construction. So there we go. It needs a bunch of things. Some strings, some wood, some coal. So let's start going and gathering up the materials we need for all that. So it was saying some string, some wood, and some coal. There's coal. Let's find some strings down here. I've got a couple. I've been trying to reorganize a little bit, get some more things into some drawers. You can see that I removed the furnaces that were here and changed those over to drawers for there. I think I'm eventually going to move these drawers someplace closer to down here. Either that or put them in here amongst a bunch of other drawers. I think I'm going to remove all this and make this like a little drawer area, because I'd like to have a drawer controller in the hallway here somewhere. Maybe like right in front of this guy. Like drawer controller like right here instead of a shelf. That way I think that would be in range of any drawers in this room, and it would be in range of most of the drawers in this room as long as I took them off of that wall and brought them over here. Anyway, that's something else we need to do. Let's see, if I throw the string and the coal in there, does it say anything next? It needs sticks and torches. Okay, so let's grab some sticks, grab some torches out of here, because I don't need torches. I can see in the dark. So those in that adjacent inventory now. Maybe that needs to not be thing. North, progress. What's this mean? North, south, west. Oh, okay. Probably the direction that the chest is from the box, which would be north. Oh, it is north. Okay, so north, up, down, north. Okay, and which slots to get the resources from the adjacent inventory? Okay, yeah, north. Progress, research queue, info. Oh goodness. No selection. Ah, maybe we need to actually select something here. Construction? Maybe this is just information. This is what I want. Can we do that? Research needed construction. Research needed engineering. Invention? Interesting. Okay, let's get out of that. All right. I'm not seeing any progress here. Maybe I'm not understanding the use. All right, let's just take these items out of there and put them straight in here. Straight into there and see if we get some progress here. All right, the inventory, the items are in there. Okay, so items are in there. Don't need to worry about that. I'm still not seeing any research here happening. Maybe I'm not doing it right. Do I need to actually left click it? Oh, no, that's me just trying to break it. No, the progress bar up there is not the thing we're looking at. Is it? Oh, it says charcoal, not coal. Oh, okay. Maybe that's the problem here. Maybe that's the problem. The good thing is I got a lot of charcoal just down here. I guess it would help if I actually looked at what it was asking for. So let's just grab some charcoal. And hopefully that's the only problem. Now if we go ahead and toss those in there. There we go. There we go. Maybe it would have used the items from the inventory if I had had the right items in there. There we go. Now things are happening. Now it needs paper. Okay, we got paper. We can get paper. Paper and some other things here. So let's Let's grab a stack of that. In fact, actually, let's just turn that into a bunch of paper. Put the one extra back. And then head back down here. Need to get me a light snack. Try not to bite more than one of them at a time, or more than once. That way they have plenty of time to get their hemoglobin back. So there we go, that's progressing. Let's see what we get now. Let's current goals engineering, and shouldn't take but a moment. Yeah, it's actually fairly fast. So now we need an iron pick, string, and iron. Actually, I got the 4 iron right there in my inventory. And I should have an iron pick over here. Yes, I do. That's left over from, or that I picked up from somewhere. Who knows? There's also one in that on that dummy out there too. So we can toss that in there, and there it goes. This isn't too bad. Once you start figuring out what to do. Like I said, I kind of wish I would have realized that it was charcoal, so we could have tested it from the thing there. So that's it. That's it. We've researched what we needed to research. Now construction was a crafting, and in fact let's click this because it's going to show us what we need. Not the auto crafting station, the engineering station, I believe is what we need. Isn't that what we're using here? Is this an engineer? That's a research station. What's the difference? Very little difference there, isn't there? Oh, this is iron on the sides. Okay, instead of gold, there's some iron there. But other than that, the recipe is about the same. Do I have everything I need in my inventory? I might. Let me check here. So let's just convert that. We need a crafting table and a chest. And then now can we make the engineering station? Yes, we can. Nice. Okay, that's not too bad. Not too bad. And we'll go ahead and put that right in here too. We'll just put it like right there on this side of the door. Seems like a good enough place for it. It has its own little inventory. Now I'm thinking maybe I'll put it here. And since I didn't actually end up using that inventory to the side, I'm thinking that that can just move over here as well. Be right side by side. There we go. Side by side. And yeah, maybe I'll put another chest over here or something for that. But actually, you know what? No, we won't. We'll pick that chest up. Okay. So one book goes in here. Stay in there. That way we can research stuff. Like another book there. And now if I do this, I need some stone, some iron, some redstone. Of course, I do have the iron already. So was iron... It doesn't look like I need to, maybe it like crafts multiple times, I'm not sure. But, oh actually iron was like right here. And then stone, maybe I have stone right here. Should, yeah, there we go. Stone. Like that. And then redstone. To go grab a little bit of that. Or a stack. A stack works. Might need it. Might want to make a few of these. I don't know. But there we go. And then if I just pull it out. That was easy. Okay. Seems easy enough. Alright, so how does this thing work? Now, this is going to be the question. We want this to be like right here. Not exactly sure how these work. Does it tell me? Press Z to set the bounds. Use sneak clears the bounds. Okay, so Z. Set first position. Okay. And Z. Set second position. And then what do I do now? Just right click? Easy enough. Easy enough. Now I can right click it and open it, right? I can right click it and open it. I don't need any redstone for that. But anybody else that tries to right click it, because of the settings within the mod, within the Ancient Warfare mod, they would not be able to open this gate. So looks like I can close it in the middle of operation. Now you see once it's closed all the way, I can't go through it. But if it's even open in a little bit, I can head through it. I can then turn around. And But yeah, anyway, that's going to be my gate to prevent people from coming in that direction. And the reason I put the gate here, instead of like in this hallway or whatever, is because I have an ender portal right here. There is a chance that somebody's ender portal is going to end up crossing mine. Or they could be in the nether and they see our nether portal and they come through it. Of course, they could always just turn around and go right back to the nether. That's one option for them. But if they end up cross-linking to this portal, and that can happen from pretty good distance in the overworld. So if somebody settles within like 1,000 blocks, or not 1,000 blocks, but like within a few hundred blocks of my area, and they make another portal, and it ends up linking to my nether portal on the other side, and they come back through and they're in this dungeon, they're going to go, oh my gosh, how do I get out? Of course, then they're going to come down this way, and I don't want them in my base, so I'll have this closed most of the time. I'll have this closed. But then they have the option of going this way. They go all the way down there. And of course, they get down and out fast. I'm not going to go down there again right now. But yeah, and I don't really care about any of the stuff down on this end of the dungeon right now. I mean, I'm done with this vampire den down here. That's the only thing down this way. The pathway to get down to the rest of the dungeon is actually over in this area, so I don't have to worry about them getting down into the rest of the dungeon and messing with the spawners or anything like that. This is my dungeon. It's my dungeon. Stay out. I'll eat you. I'm going to put a sign up on the top that says, trespassers will be eaten. I'll suck your blood. Anyway, there was one other thing that I wanted to check out from the Ancient Warfare mod. Now, you can do NPCs and all kinds of really awesome stuff, actually, from the... what was that other thing? Oh, that was a Celestial Gate. Never mind. I just caught a glimpse of that one block, but then I realized what it was. The other thing I wanted to check out from the Warfare mod, the Ancient Warfare mod, was the tree farm, because I think that would be pretty nice. So what does the tree farm... It takes farming. Okay. So we're going to have to research some farming. Oh, I don't know here. How do we research farming? It doesn't really say. So mining, the wheel, mathematics, leadership, agriculture. I'm sure it's agriculture. So yeah, and then farming. And that should get us to where we want to go. So all we need to do now is throw in some items and then some wheat. We'll get us some agriculture research. This is really not that difficult, it doesn't seem. Thought it was going to be a little more complicated and long-winded, but it's really not. Doesn't take that long. It's not bad at all, really. So I like that. Fairly simple. So there we go. Burns up a few more items. And just wait a few seconds and we're going to have that, and then it's going to ask for some more stuff. So now it's string. Okay, I just need more sticks. I just need more sticks, which is not a problem. So let's leave one stick in there just to kind of mark that, because I still have not made a lock, a key, or any of that other stuff that I could make to help manage the drawer system. Maybe next episode we'll get into like automating all the things with some integrated dynamics. There's a bunch of things that I still would like to do with that, but there we go. That should be the research we needed. We should now have farming, so we should be able to create the tree farm. There it is, tree farm. It's going to be these wooden gears, which are actually pretty easy. That can be done. It says it can be done in anything, but let's grab those sticks back out of there. Let's grab all that stuff back out of there real quick. And I am going to need a little bit more wood. So what do I have the most of right now? Seems like I have a bunch of birch. So let's break the birch down. And we will let's see if we can make it in a regular crafting grid. I'm not even sure that I can. Shows it to me. Okay, yeah, I can pull that right out. That's fine. That works. And then what's the rest of the thing? Another chest. I have that in my inventory, and an iron axe. Iron axe. I doubt I have an iron axe. A diamond axe. Nope, no iron axe. So gonna need to make that. I should have the stuff in my inventory to make that, but let's see here. an iron axe, and then I believe everything else I have. So was iron axe in the middle, the gears, and what was the rest of it? The chest on the bottom, and then the birch wood. It doesn't matter, like, I'll say it looks like birch. It looks like it was actually made out of birch too. So it really doesn't matter what material you use. It's going to look the same, I think. So there we go. There's a tree farm. Looks like I can use this to craft all kinds of things, and it has its own little inventory. So it's a nice little crafting inventory or crafting station that has its own inventory. That's kind of nice. And I bet that if you put materials in there, I'm just guessing. In fact, I can check this. If I put that and that there, and then I pull one out, yep, it did exactly what I thought it would. It keeps one inventory's worth. Yes, that's actually really nice. That's actually a really useful thing. Really useful thing. I can think of ways to use that anyway. So the other thing we're going to need is to power this. So the tree farm is going to need some form of power. There's a couple different ways you can do it, from what I'm told. One is you could power it with RF, which we have very, 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 very limited amounts or resources when it comes to RF. We've got this generator right here. And in order to use the generator, I probably would have to make a battery and try to figure out how to move the RF to it. And I'm told that this generator does not automatically recognize the tree farm as a place to put RF. So instead, let's stick with the mod itself and go with a water wheel generator, or perhaps the windmill blade. It says the wheel. We need the wheel. So we're going to have to do more research. So the wheel. That's actually not that bad. It's only the one thing. So dropper, a hopper, a couple bits of stone. I'm hoping that's any... Oh, cracked tower. I'm pretty sure that's any kind of wood. I'm really hoping. Because if it actually requires cracked tower wood, that'd be terrible. That would be terrible. So let's make a few more birch planks. I probably had planks in here. I did have planks in here. Oh well. And the warehouse was another thing I was thinking about, but maybe we'll get into that in a future episode. But I want to get this tree farm going real quick. And I would love to have a windmill. So that is just going to be... Oh wait, what did I come over here? A hopper and a dropper, right? Hopper and a dropper. And there was something else. Well, we might as well grab the wool that we're going to need in a minute to make it with, right? And just to show you guys, if I try to do this in just a regular crafting, it doesn't even show me the button. And of course, I will actually make that attempt. So like that, and like that, you can see nothing. I can't do it because I haven't researched it. So let's get back in here. Toss that, and let's put some more wood in there. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. Now we'll have the wheel, and once this is researched, then we should be able to go ahead and actually create the wind turbine. So that would be that, and then I can do the, it does have JEI integration into this thing. That's actually really nice. Wind turbine. Windmill blade. Now I imagine that I'm going to need to have some kind of torque movement thing, one of these things. There we go. Windmill controller. That's the other thing we're probably going to need. So let's do a couple of these. Wood. I should have grabbed that wood while I was in here. I should have grabbed that because that's the thing I need right now. Alright, so we'll do the windmill controller. Oop, right here. Hopefully this is craftable to me now. Windmill controller. Yeah. These things. Let's do 2 of those. And then we will do one of that. Like that. There we go. So now we got the windmill controller and the windmill. And the tree farm. That should be everything we need. I hope. Let's head up to the surface. Let's hope that it's daytime, or not daytime. It is daytime. Okay. Let me just make it nighttime. I don't think there's anybody else on right now. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Good. I was a little afraid that I would be have to, you know, I would be imposing my will on people that. But that's okay. There's nobody else here, so I can just impose my will on the world. Still a little bit of sun. Still a little bit of sun. Let's get back under here. Hide under here for a second. So right here is my tree farm. I should actually take a look at the map up here to see the claimed area. Oh yeah, we're good. Good. This tree farm is directly over my actual main base area down underneath, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're good. We're good. So I don't know exactly how this is going to work out, but let's figure we're going to put that there. Okay, it does show a little area. That's good. That's not the area that I wanted. Can I change that area? It doesn't look like I can, so let's actually move it over one. Oop. Let's move it over one because it looks like it's actually supposed to be there. Yeah, for what I want to do. For what I want to do. Now the next thing is this windmill controller. I'm not sure how this is going to work. So if I put that there, no, there, like that. I think that's backwards. I do have that hammer that I got last episode that I can use to rotate these blocks. Pretty sure that gear there, that little, what looks like a gear there has to be, okay, no. What, use Z to toggle, okay. Now we're in rotate mode. It's not doing anything. Z. It's doing something. It makes a clicky noise. Makes a clickety sound. I mean, maybe that's how it does go. All right. Well, let's. What happens if we put this like on there? Does that do anything? No. I feel like I'm missing something here. What happens if I put this up on here? Just for giggles. Nothing. Windmill blade. Maybe I need to like make a big old windmill thing. I'm missing something here. I hope that Knock comes back soon. Maybe he'll tell me what I'm doing wrong. Either that or this is like only part of the equation. That could be it. Maybe I'm only like, maybe I don't got enough stuff here. Like maybe I need to, I am really curious here now. Really curious. Heavy torque generator things, all kinds of things. Flywheel controls. I don't know. It's all new to me. Golden, okay, command. That seems to be like for NPCs. Well, let me think here for a second. We definitely got the thing, and that has special resources. What? Resources top. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to put in there either. Sides and bounds. Okay, so sides. Oh, that's interesting. North, none. Inventory, front, none, top. Block side, left, okay. Direction. Interesting. I'm not sure what all that means. Bounds. Oh. We can change the size? Okay, can we make it bigger? That's as far as it'll go that way. It looks like I had it bigger to start with. Nah, I just shrunk it, didn't I? Yes, I did. Oh, I wonder how I can get it back. Of course, I could probably break it and replace it. Will that do it? Yeah, that does it. Interesting. Its default size is a little bit bigger than apparently what it's supposed to be. I'm not sure. Bounds. Yeah, but I would like to make it plus bigger. There we go. Makes it a little bit bigger. Let's not do anything else. We got as big as we can possibly get it because I want it as big as possible. Gosh, guys, I really don't know. I really don't know here. I feel like I'm not doing something quite right here. Feel like that should probably be like a lot bigger. Stored in, lost, nothing. Okay. Also feel like this should be like in from the side. Based on what I've seen over at Nox's place, I believe that those need to be in from the side like that. And then can I possibly... Oh, interesting. East plus size? No. West? Can't do nothing there. I'm really unsure here, guys. I'm really unsure. I thought I was ready for this, but maybe we'll just have to come back when I do got it figured out. Alright, we're back. I had to check a wiki, and it turns out you do need a lot more than just the one windmill blade. You need like a bunch. I think the smallest I can do is 9. Then there's like 25, then you think you can go up from that even bigger. We're going to try 9, and if that doesn't work, then we're going to just go with a little bit bigger. But the other thing we're going to need is some torque shafts and some torque things to get the stuff that we want into, or the power, the mechanical power, into the block. So we're going to need to do that, and eventually I will probably have some kind of device or something that looks cool. But we're going to just get the main thing today. So we're going to probably look at these medium torque things. I'm pretty sure that I can do these. So that's just going to be the iron, the gear. That's 5 that way, or if I pour them, I could actually get them for 4. Interesting. I don't think I have a gear mold. I do have a lot of iron in there, so I probably should do it that way. So, or I could do the light torque shafts, which is just all wood, right? It's all wood. Yeah, that's all wood. Maybe I should just do light for the time being, and then if we decide that later we need more, we can always do it that way. So let's do that. We're gonna need the gear. 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure. Let's say we're gonna need some torque shafts. Possibly a junction, yeah, to make it go, to turn it from, yeah, at least one junction. And then the other thing is, we don't need a distributor because we're only going to power one thing today, but we may eventually want to do some other things. But for today, just the thing, reed farm would actually be kind of nice, because we do need a lot of reeds for paper and sugar and stuff like that, but most of that stuff should be handled pretty much by hand. I would just really love to have the tree farm. I would really just love to have the tree farm today. So let's look at getting one of these. So we're gonna need a bunch of the torque wood shafts. That's actually pretty easy. And we'll use up all the wood on that. We only got 3 gears. I'm probably gonna need more than 3 gears. In fact, let's just grab a little bit more wood from out here. Let's leave 1 just to mark it. Grab the rest of this wood here. Convert all that into planks, because, yeah. We've got plenty of sticks in there already, so let's figure... So light torch shafts are that's only gonna give us 3. We're gonna need a lot more than 3. The thing that we're missing is the gears. So let's make some more of these. It says we can do 30. I don't know if we need 30, but yeah, why not? We can always use them later down the line, I'm pretty sure. We'll need them down the line, and then of course we're gonna need, like I said, we're gonna need 1 junction. At least 1 junction, possibly more than 1 later on. But 1 will do for today, I think, and then we're gonna need a lot more of these shafts. So let's grab those, and then get some more of these. How many we got? We got 26 gears left. Actually, let's do like twice of that. Let's do another 8 for now. Maybe if we have to, we can always come back down and grab a few more. 14 for the time being. I should get it away and up in the air a little bit from what we want. So let's come on out here. Get it back up to the surface. There we go. Thankfully it is nighttime right now. Yeah, it's middle of the night. We're good. We're good there. I moved it a little bit, but it's gonna be at this corner because we're gonna, you know, obviously we need a little bit of space for this windmill. So the thing about these torque shafts is they kind of face the block that you place against. So we want to place them from the thing that we're trying to power back towards the thing we're taking power from. Why did that one place funny? Weird. Okay. Okay. Maybe because I clicked the ground instead of the thing here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let's come out at least 5 from there. And then we're going to place our torque converter. So that should work. And crap. Disconnected. Oh, interesting. The server issue there? I'm not sure what happened. So we're back for after I've done some examination of the crash log and all that stuff. So sorry guys, I do apologize, but I did find the problem. The problem was another mod trying to do some silly stuff by reading the RF in this block. You can see it does say RF up there, and then trying to display it on the screen and stuff like that. I tried changing the configs a little bit, but it just did not seem to work no matter what I did. So I disabled that mod. That mod was transprot, and it's a helper mod, limelib. So if you are having a problem with this pack currently in the current 1.0.0 version of it, you can just disable that mod. The mod is completely redundant because that functionality is all in integrated dynamics and various other things. The only thing that Transpot really did was provide a cool graphic for transporting items from one place to another kind of through the air. Pretty similar to the way that well, I can't think of another name of the other mod that does that, but anyway, regardless, it's a redundant mod. There's also hopper ducts, and there's all kinds of ways to move items, or a few other ways to move items around. So I disabled it, and we're gonna now of course that means I can't connect to the server because I have that particular mod disabled. Well, at least pretty sure that's the way it's gonna work. So I'm here in a creative world just to give you guys the wrap up on this, because yeah, now that I've removed that mod, everything works just fine. So let's come over here. We're gonna set up the tree farm just so you can see how it goes. Of course, like I said, we're in creative, so I'm not too concerned about. Yeah, we'll just put it down there. There we go. That'll work. So what I was planning on doing, in fact, we can go into here, click on the bounds. Oh, that's interesting. And plus. That's actually what I was trying to do. So, and then we were going to come off from one direction here, a few blocks. Since I'm in creative, I can easily do this. Of course, yeah, because I removed the transprot, there's a bunch of errors from the scripting. So if Notch decides to remove this mod, and I really do hope that he does, time set 0. Oh, actually, I think there is a space in there. Time set 0. There we go. If he does remove this mod, and I really hope that he does, he will have to fix his scripts before things will work. But anyway, so now that we've got our tree farm in, we can go ahead and put a couple of these out this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then this is where we would put the torque junction. And this is the block that caused this problem a minute ago. But you can see, without that transprot mod in and that limelib, which is the actual lib mod for that other one, is the one that was causing the issue, we can easily make this work. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then we're going to put this like right on top of this. Hopefully that will work right there. So no, we'd have to put it like right. Oh, I think we'd actually need another torque junction here. So we would do that, another torque junction, so that we can turn it to the side. That should be the way it works, right? Or maybe it, maybe the gear needs to go to the outside, or maybe the gear needs to come to the inside here. Well, I think I can rotate it with the hammer. I need, of course, the correct hammer from the mod. Maybe hammer? Is it a tool? This hammer right here, the iron hammer, will do. I believe that's the one I need. So if I just... There we go. Rotate that around. I don't know. Maybe I didn't need that. Maybe we need to actually come out one from this first. We'll come out that way one. And then replace this. That looks like it connects. That looks like it connects. And then the idea is that we do 1, 2, 3... And then as soon as I get the 9 in there, it should form... No? Maybe I need to do this one last. No. Maybe that needs to be in the middle. Maybe I need more than 9. Maybe I need like a minimum of 25. Let's find out here. So like 1, 2, 3. So now if I put the one... There we go. So I need at least 25 of those. That's like the smallest right there. That is like the smallest right there. And it does look like that's probably backwards. So we would rotate that around. There we go. Now we got rotation. Now we got rotation. Really cool looking. Really cool looking. Of course, I would want to build a structure around all this to make it, you know, really neat. But this should now show that it has some RF in it. Things should be happening. Of course, we would need to put, I would imagine, some saplings in it. So if we take some saplings and put, come on, open. There we go. Put some saplings in there. Resources. There you go. It plants them right up. And it actually looks like it's planting them outside of the bound box there. Interesting. Like it's planting them in the original bound box that was there. So bounds. Yeah, I'm not sure about all that. So maybe trying to change that didn't have much of an effect. But there we go. And then of course bone meal. We'll hit it with some bone meal so we can see it actually chop a tree down. I think that would be cool to wrap up on. Come on. Somebody. There we go. There we go. Wow, that was quite quick. Quite quickly chop that tree down. And there we go. Resources into there. And I believe if we put a chest up on top, or is that's a trap chest. It doesn't need a trap chest. Maybe if we put a chest up on top. No, maybe to the side. No, I'm not sure. Sides. There's something going on here. Inventory, top, bottom, front. No. Not sure how that's working. So top there. I'm not sure what that menu is. There's definitely a lot to this mod that I don't understand yet, and there's no doubt about that. That was interesting that tree grew right there. Now you can see that it's not in the bound box now, which is kind of weird that it planted trees over there. Like, okay. It does look like it's not going to be over there now. I just remove all this tree, get this out of the way. I don't want to break the... Yeah, come on, big tree. Annoyingly big tree. Here we go. Doesn't seem like it put another sapling back in that spot, did it? Did it? Well, I broke the dirt, but let's get dirt right there. So if I remove those, yeah, sorry, sheep, but you're in my way. Yeah, it looks like now it is obeying its rules, its own rules there. So I'm not sure how we would do the inventory thing. Probably just have to remove the inventory using either integrated dynamics or hoppers or something else. In fact, kind of curious about whether a hopper would do it. So if I just put a hopper on the bottom of this, just check, see where it pulls inventory out. It does pull inventory right out of there. And it probably will leave that there. And it seems like whenever it cut down the tree, those saplings got refreshed. So did I remove my bone meal? I totally got rid of my bone meal. Let's check that again, because I'm pretty sure that we're going to see that it does collect out of the area that is meant to. So anything that falls outside that area is just going to be there. It's okay, so that's interesting. I'm kind of curious about what would happen if you got a big tree that was that had limbs that was extending outside of the little bounding box there. Can we get a big tree that extends outside the bounding blocks? I don't know. Probably not going to happen since I want it to happen. That's how it always works. Works out. It's very fast. It is very fast with just that little... There we go. There we go. There's some that's outside the bounding box. Let's see what happens. Clearly we've juiced it down to power right there. Either that or the winds died down, or whatever's happening there. Probably the winds died down, possibly because of the fact that the tree got in the way of the wind. I'd like to think that that had something to do with it. But there we go. It did cut down the whole tree outside the bounding box. You can see there's saplings all over the place now. But that's okay. It's okay. As long as it gets the wood and it has enough saplings to keep replanting, it does look like it has that. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. But, yeah, at least we got a climax here. So anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you hit that like. Leave a comment. All that other fun stuff. And until next time, I will catch you later.